Hey guys, welcome back to the Vegan View.
We are coming back at you with another Trader Joe's taste test.
Each of us are in our own homes. We won't be able to hear what the other is saying, so we cannot be influenced. And y'all really liked this last time, so we're interested to see what happens when we do it again. As you know, we love plantain chips. I didn't know how similar we were until last time. We said we all loved plantain chips, and that affirmed that we are all soulmates. We're going to be starting off with the Trader Joe's Plantain Crisps.
They're unusually crispy, savory treats that are perfect for snacking and dipping. Say no more.
These are supposed to be crispy like a potato chip, so flattened out and fried.
Oh, wow, these are very different than the Jamaican jerk ones that we tried last time.
Whoa, they're huge. When I think of plantain chips, I think of like the kind we tried in our last video where they're like little slices, but these are like actual chip size. Like these are like tortilla chip size for plantain chips.
I hope it's salty, salty, and delicious. Cheers.
Cheers.
I hate being alone. These are thin and crispy and crunchy like a potato chip.
I love the texture.
If you bite into this with the expectations that it's anything like a tortilla chip, it's gonna taste like really hard and like stale to you, but it's not. It's a plantain chip. So in my opinion, it's more in the like potato chip family than it is a tortilla chip. I feel like it tastes more like a kettle chip than it does a tortilla chip.
They're super crunchy, and I love the flavor of the plantain. I just wish it was a hair saltier.
I think they could be saltier.
Even though I can see the salt on it, I still don't feel like it's that salty.
I have this vision of like one day doing a vegan charcuterie board. These would be great on it because they're super crunchy and they add that plantain taste. But sitting on your couch and eating them alone without a dip, they're not salty enough for me.
And those with some guacamole or even like a vegan French onion dip or something, delicious. So I'm gonna give those an 8 out of 10. They're very good.
Definitely buy these again and eat them for sure. So that's why I give them an 8 out of 10.
I'm gonna give it a 7, okay? Okay, I don't know what everyone else said. I just like them saltier. I need them saltier. The next thing we're gonna try is this Romesco Dip.
This is a bright and zesty Spanish-inspired sauce made with roasted red peppers, tomatoes, and crushed almonds, used as a sauce or a dip.
Why?
Okay, very difficult to open.
Ooh, okay. Oh wow, it's like creamy. There's little bits of almonds in it.
Yum.
Mmm,
That's so good.
that is so good.
Really good, really good. Lots of garlic, lots of garlic.
It's zesty, but it's also like fatty and rich and delicious. And I normally don't like red pepper sauce because it tends to be a little too sweet. But this is perfectly like salty, zesty, fatty. So good. This and a lasagna, get out.
This is also probably going to be a very delicious pasta sauce.
This sounds like it would be so good on pasta.
Definitely use this in a pasta. I've made Romesco before and used it as a sauce in pasta. So that's kind of nice that it's like already done for you.
I think that if you mixed it with a little bit of vegan mayo, you could do like a really delicious vegan pasta salad. I think that would be so good.
Give it a 10. Like as far as Romesco dips go, like something that you just buy like this in a container and like, you know, you don't have to do the labor of making it yourself. It's delicious. And I would definitely recommend it.
I give this a 10. It deserves a 10. Go out and buy it. I'm gonna buy more. Everyone says I gave too many 10s last time, but guess what? I love food and this is a 10.
I'm gonna give that an 8 out of 10. Very good.
Next, we're gonna be trying the tabbouleh style hummus. I am a parsley fiend, so this better be very good. Whew, it smells like tabbouleh.
Oh my gosh.
That is so good.
Oh my god.
Huh. Oh.
It tastes like tabbouleh hummus. It really does.
It's creamy and salty and like, super satiating, but it has like the brightness and the herbaceousness of a tabbouleh. And I was worried that it would taste kind of flat and sour, but it's just the perfect amount. It really just tastes like mixing up tabbouleh and hummus, and I really thought it wouldn't be as fresh tasting, but it is.
It's not quite as fresh tasting as I was expecting, because I think of tabbouleh as something that is just very, very parsley and mint and lemon and like just bright and refreshing. This is a little bit more like earthy, but really, really good. I am probably going to use this as obviously a dip for potatoes, because that's what I love hummus for, but also this would probably be a really nice salad dressing, thinned out with a little bit of lemon juice, some salt and pepper, so that's probably how I'm gonna use it.
I love like grape leaves and garbanzo beans and dill and like honestly anything Mediterranean inspired. I love those flavors together. So this for me is just like, honestly, most of the bowls that I make have like a dill sauce in them and chickpeas and things like that. And then to add this on top would just take it to the next level. Like add all the flavors that I'm looking for. Ooh, so, so good.
It's really good. 10, done. Good job, Trader Joe's.
I think I'm also gonna give that a 10. That's so good. I would definitely 100% get that again.
I'm gonna give it a 7.5. I really like it. I just wish it could be a little brighter. That's the only thing, but it's really good. This is the thing I have been waiting for. This is, I'm pretty sure, what inspired the entire taste test.
Next, the one that I am probably the most excited about.
The moment we've all been waiting for.
Trader Joe's cheeseless cheesecake.
Cheesecake is very important to me. I've had lots of vegan cheesecakes. The Deo ones are okay. They're pretty decent. I'm really waiting for a cheesecake that'll like heal my soul, and I've heard this one's really good.
You keep them in the freezer and then you put them in the fridge 2 to 2.5 hours before you want to eat them so that it can thaw. And this is what it looks like. It is so cute. In my opinion, this is like the perfect size dessert. Anything bigger than this, I am not interested in. But after dinner, I love to have like a few bites of something sweet just to kind of like balance out all of the savory.
The base of this is lima beans.
Lima beans.
Lima beans.
I hated lima beans as a kid. I don't know how I feel about them now. I haven't really revisited lima beans. Comment below and let us know what you think of lima beans. Oh, the texture is so creamy.
Has a really nice crust.
It kind of smells like cheesecake.
You know how cheesecake has like a tanginess to it? Definitely getting that. I can't believe that's lima beans.
It's just really good. I like it.
Sorry, I need a moment by myself. I'm gonna look you deeply in your eyes, okay? These are so good, like would serve to someone non-vegan. It's creamy, it's sweet, not overpoweringly sweet. The crust, let me just take another bite. The crust is sensational.
I love the crust. The crust is nice and like I don't know, like sugary. You know when you can tell that like a crust is like sugary?
The cookie crust at the bottom is like very crumbly and sweet. It's more of like a cookie crust, I think, than like a graham cracker crust, which I think I prefer graham cracker crust, but other than that, it's still really, really good. This texture is insane. What I remember from cheesecake from before going vegan though is like I do remember it just being incredibly rich and heavy, and this, while it's very, very creamy, is still a little lighter. I think the base is water, then lima beans, then oil, as opposed to a traditional cheesecake, which is like cream and just like a ton of dairy and just a lot more fat. So I think that that's probably why there's a little bit of a difference there. So it's not as rich, but it's really good.
The flavor is like almost there, almost. It's just missing. My personal favorite part of cheesecake is how tangy it is, and I think that this just isn't quite there on the tanginess. But I'm wondering if you paired it with something that would bring that out, if it would taste more like cheesecakey. Like in the picture they have, it looks like a lemon zest on top. So I wonder if like these are intended to be used as a base for something.
It would be a great base. You could put chocolate sauce on it, you could put blueberry sauce on it, you could put fresh strawberries and whipped cream. Oh my God, I can't wait to do that. I might do that after filming this.
If you bought a bunch of these and like serve them at a bridal shower, a baby shower, something like really cute where that has little old desserts, I can imagine just putting like some strawberries or raspberry compote on top and everyone being like, ooh, this is delicious, and be like, yeah, it's vegan.
It's not too sweet.
It's not too sweet.
It's sweet, not overpoweringly sweet.
I really want to go get some blueberry jam and put it all over the top.
If I were gonna buy this again, I'd buy it with the intention to pair it with something else. So I would probably try to get some sort of like cherry topping or something to put on top of it. But like I said, I would like it to be a little more tangy, a little more tart. So I'm gonna give it 8.5, maybe a 9. It's so good, like it's really almost there. And honestly, cheesecake is, I mean, that's such a hard thing to try to imitate, but this is close. It really is close. Yeah, I think 8.5.
10 out of 10, 11 out of 10. 48 out of 10. I'm giving everything 10s. It's fine. Fight with me about it down below. Everything's delicious and deserves a 10. I stand by my 10s.
10. 10. So good.
I stand by them. Don't bully me. I'm delicate.
Okay, next we have Just the Lobsters lobster-shaped soft and chewy gummy candy.
Comment below and let me know if these remind you of Friends, because that's all I can think about. Why can't I open anything today?
Look at these tiny lobsters.
Cute.
These are so cute.
Smells like cherry.
Ooh, I just got like a whiff of cherry.
Now, I love the Scandinavian swimmers from Trader Joe's. They're little gummies.
These look kind of like they're Scandinavian swimmer type of candies.
I think I'm right in saying that the dolphin and the lobsters are the best flavor, and like picking around the other flavors is so sad. Who eats the other flavors? So I'm excited about these because I eat a lot of candy, which is why my dentist loves me.
This makes me want to go to the movies.
I love them.
I love it. I love it.
It's like a Swedish fish, but like not in a bad way, more artificial and flavorful.
Not like actual cherry, like artificial candy cherry, which is delightful.
You get a whole pack of red.
You only have one flavor. You don't have to pick around the other ones.
These are so good. They're soft, they're chewy, they're really flavorful. The cherry is like classic candy cherry flavor. And I also like that they're colored with fruit juice and they're thickened with like cornstarch instead of gelatin, which is, if you guys don't know, that's an animal product. It's from the bones, the bone marrow. So it's nice that it's a totally vegan option. I feel like, why do people even make gummies with gelatin when you can have something that is this delicious and it is the exact same thing? Like, why bother with animal products? Anyway, that is so good. I'm giving those a 10 out of 10. Love them. Would definitely get them again.
I like this. I would definitely reach for this again. I get a sweet tooth a lot, and sometimes I just want gummy candy. And so I love that Trader Joe's has that option. I think if you're someone who doesn't like red candy, obviously, or you get bored of having one flavor of candy the entire time, you probably wouldn't like it because it is a lot of red. And I think I probably would still grab the Scandinavian swimmers over this just because there is that variety. And even though the red candies are my favorite, I do think this could get kind of monotonous. I feel like I'm being so serious about this, but I mean, this is important. It's important stuff. I don't know. I give it a 9 out of 10. I think it's a good candy. I'd buy it again. Would it be my top choice of candy? Probably not. But for those of you who like the Swedish fish type of candy where it's just all cherry, then you're gonna love this.
I'm gonna give this a 10. Next we have the sea salted saddle potato crisps. These look like Pringles.
They look like they're supposed to be Pringles.
If they are not super salty, I'm gonna be very sad.
I know I said I was most excited about the cheesecake, but I think I might be most excited about these.
TBH, I just was never a Pringles gal, so these probably aren't gonna tickle my pickle, but it smells like a Pringle, looks like a Pringle.
It's all broken inside. Kind of like this whole year.
They're good. They're crunchy, but they also have that like dissolving quality that Pringles have.
It has that same modified potato starch pressed together potato chip Pringle.
I don't like Pringles. It tastes like a Pringle to me. It's been a long time since I've had one, but
I like that, I think. Yeah.
It's not as salty. It's not like that zing of saltiness that I remember. It's more of a dehydrated potato starch pressed together, almost cardboardy taste. I don't love it. I eat it and I'm like, this is pretty good. It satisfies the Pringle need, but it's not all the way there yet.
So I do like Pringles better. These are pretty good.
I appreciate the saltiness of it. It's definitely super salty, and you guys know I love salty things.
They're salty. They also have that like particular kind of saltiness that that Pringles have.
But I just can't get down with the fact that it's like crumbly, like it crumbles in your mouth. And my favorite thing about potato, like I would way rather have something that's like overly crispy than something that's like, there's no crunch. Like NISHA will know what I'm talking about. The crunch. We like crunchy, and there's no crunch.
I'm gonna give these a 7 out of 10. Not really the kind of thing I would buy. Like if I was in the chip aisle, I wouldn't be like, yes, those are so good. Gotta leave with those. But they're definitely not bad.
I'll give it a 3 out of 10. I feel bad like rating anything like that low, but I wouldn't buy these. They don't do it for me.
I'm gonna give it a 6. A little more than meh. 6.
Now we have some yogurt. This is the cultured coconut milk in blueberry.
And it is a very, very pretty lavender color.
It smells like Bon Maman jam, like the blueberry jam, which is my favorite jam, so I'm excited.
Oh, it smells so good.
Smells like that classic blueberry yogurt you grew up eating. Consistency looks nice. Definitely looks very yogurty.
I get a hint of a coconutty aftertaste, but I love the blueberry flavor. I think it does taste like a yogurt version of the Bon Maman jam, or like blueberry jam. It's really nice.
No. No! Weird.
Okay, I don't know if it was because I ate it right after a potato chip, but there's a lot of weird flavors happening in this.
It's very watery and thin. Like the consistency is like gelatinous and watery versus like thick and creamy.
It's not good. There's this like lingering in your mouth of like artificial flavor. It's not pleasant. I don't think I could eat this whole thing.
I don't like that. I wouldn't buy that. I don't want to be mean, but I wouldn't buy that again. I would say that's a 1.
I would not buy this again. I feel bad. I'm gonna give it a 1. I honestly like would not eat that, and I eat everything. I wouldn't buy it again. There are so many good vegan yogurts on the market, like so many.
The thing I would take points off from is that I think the almond yogurt that I just tried was a little bit better in texture and aftertaste. But this one has a better flavor. So I'm gonna give it an 8. Yes.
Okay, the next one we have is a creamy almond-based yogurt, and this is in the mango flavor. The color is Gorgiana.
Oh my God. It smells so good.
I like this consistency a little bit better. It has kind of a powdery finish. I think that's probably from the starch.
That is really freaking good. It tastes like a dessert, honestly. Like it tastes more sweet than anything.
Trader Joe's has some really good vegan yogurts, but I'm kind of disappointed. I'm half Indian, so mango and yogurt, I think like mango lassi or kulfi. It just doesn't taste super mango-y, you know? It doesn't taste like a mango lassi. That's what I want.
Because the mango is like very subtle. It's more like mango smoothie versus like bright mango flavor.
It's a whisper.
Delicious. Like I would eat this whole thing.
Yeah, it's like a little whisper of mango, but I'm still gonna eat it.
If this was just like a plain vanilla flavor, I think I would like it better.
I don't think it would be the first yogurt I would grab for, because when I think of yogurt, I usually want something that's like either vanilla or not sweetened, and I use it like on top of pancakes or in oatmeal and sometimes in smoothies.
I would say I like this consistency better than the coconut one and also than the cashew one. So I would say this one is my favorite. I'm not crazy about the flavor, but it's not bad. Especially if you were doing like a granola bowl. Ooh, actually with granola, this would be very good. Yeah.
I mean, I do go through my phases where I'll eat like flavored yogurt with granola, so maybe I would buy it again.
and I probably will buy it again. So for that reason, what do you want me to give you? It says it wants a 7. I'll give it a 7. It's tasty, but I want it to be more.
I'm gonna give this a 7.
I would probably give it an 8 out of 10.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to see what the other girls say or disagree on. Let us know in the comments if there's anything else from Trader Joe's you would like us to taste test on here. Please be sure to check out our Facebook group for more support.
I hope you guys will give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Maybe share it with your friends who are also looking for vegan items at Trader Joe's. That helps us out a lot. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to our individual channels. We're also posting over there, and we will see you guys next week for another episode. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.